appreciative of them and our beautiful lady sitting in the middle of sitting here. Appreciate her being here as one of our wish children. We should all be so blessed that she's here with us. And she gave us a lot of love today, so thank you, and we love you here at Friar Town. Right? I thought today was another good defensive game for us. We didn't shoot the ball, and I thought we were really sloppy offensively. I thought David in the second half really we got on his shoulders. We were really sloppy offensively, but at the end of the day, we were able to hang our hat on our defensive intensity. And we were able to get loose for a couple of, was a spurt there where it was back-to-back threes and kind of broke the game open. Really sloppy with the ball, but overall was really happy with our game plan. We were able to share the ball, again, 19 assists on 28 baskets. Hopefully we can clean up all those turnovers as we get ready to play Northwestern on our first road trip.
Ed, just defensively, you know, you're long and athletic in a lot of positions, and I thought one play that kind of stood out, at least to me, Greg was defending Cooks. You know, just talk about the length you have defensively and how much that's been a weapon so far.
Well, part of our recruiting is we try to look for versatility, in a lot of different positions. And the one thing we've always been is pretty long and athletic. This is one of the better teams we've had with that. Greg gives us another dimension with that. We got to get him a little bit more comfortable with just being in the game. Again, he still practiced the week for us. I thought our length and athleticism played a big part in today's win. In particular, David. David did really well on the floor, on the ball, off the ball. Many of you asked what position is he? He plays multiple positions. He plays the 1, the 2, the 3, and that's what it takes to be a really good player. So our versatility showed up today.
Offensively in love with the three a little bit in the first half?
Well, part of that is, throwing the ball inside and not having a lot of, we didn't have a lot of success in there.
Yeah.
But I would say of the threes we took, 90% of them were wide open, uncontested, so you got to take them. And again, we're trying to play at a different pace. And they slowed the game down a little bit, walking it up. So we were trying to speed the game up. Overall, we'll probably make 2 or 3 more. So if you make 2 or 3 more threes, you're looking at 11, 12 threes, and that's a pretty good shooting night.
Coach, you saw the second half, NJIT cut it to 9, I believe, and then David helped spark that kind of surge where back-to-back threes. Can you just talk about kind of that spark?
I think some of that too is Malik White.
Yep.
We talk about our depth. Malik White really came in. Luan wasn't shooting the ball well, but Malik was able to come in and give us some veteran leadership, and I think that's going to be his role. We have like 7 starters, 8 starters on this team, but if you're going to be a quality team, you have to sacrifice and give up yourself, and I think that was part of that run where Malik and Emmett and then David were able to come in and make some plays.
You mentioned Luan, tough shooting night, but also 5 assists, no turnovers. Just, how much is that like night and day compared to last year, having that kind of stability at that position?
Well, again, it goes to the depth, and quality depth. If you can come off with a senior when somebody else is struggling 1 for 10, but not only did he have 5 assists, but he had a lot of deflections, a lot of steals that led to runouts, that led to open shots. Everybody looks at how many shots somebody missed, but I will look at the impact that the individual has in the game. I also thought Jimmy Nichols had an impact in the game. His length, rebounding, keeping the ball alive, contesting shots at the rim, Khalif rebounding the ball. It was a really good team win. It just wasn't pretty, but at the end of the day, I thought we did a really good job coming away with the W.
David, how much more confidence are you playing with offensively that seems to jump out a little bit?
Yeah, I definitely am playing a little more confident. That just goes, knowing that coach has that trust in me and the work that we put in the offseason as a team, and also the chemistry that we just have offensively, together. We're kind of, still working on that each and every day, as well as defensively, but the offensive chemistry is definitely coming along, which makes each and every player on the court more comfortable in their own game.
David, 50 assists in 2 games for this team. You talk about that chemistry. Why is that coming easily for this group?
I think we just trust each other. We know everybody's capabilities. And we understand that, our shots are not always going to be there. We may not be shooting the ball well, every single night, but being able to make that extra pass and, understand that there's a much bigger goal than just personal accomplishments. Making that extra pass is going to go a long way. And, we have a lot of depth, as the coach said, and a lot of players can make shots. So, being able to trust him and make that extra pass, it's definitely been helping us in the past few games.
David, being a hometown kid, how more comfortable are you playing in this building? Maybe even a year ago, maybe sometimes as a freshman, being a hometown kid, trying to do too much, but how more comfortable do you feel being here as a sophomore?
I think whether we're here or anywhere else, just having a year under my belt definitely helped in my development. I'm just trying to develop as best as possible. So whether I'm home or on the road, anywhere else, I think just having that year, a whole season under my belt, just helped with the comfortability.
And just working on your jump shot, how much was that a priority for you over the summer?
It was a big priority. Being able to hit the jump shot, more consistently opens up things for other players, to do their own thing and drive the ball and kick it out and do a lot of other stuff.
Ed, how much fun is it to watch him, those things you work on, translating on the court right now?
Well, David is the hardest working player in the country. He's in there 3-4 times a day at night, having our development center access to it 24 hours. He literally takes advantage of that, and I'm really, really happy to see that it's paying off. There are times we got to tell David, take a day off, rest your body. It's a long season, it goes fast, but when you put the work in, you'll get some results out, and I'm just really proud. Last year was a developmental year for him, but this year, I don't think you guys recognize the defensive machine that he is. Everybody's really looking at what he's doing offensively. He's the monster defensively, like an absolute beast defensively, and arguably one of the best defenders in the country on the ball and or off the ball. So that's what I'm concerned about. I like what he's working, but when we guard like the way we're guarding, he's one of the biggest reasons why.
Good haircuts?
I don't like it. Next question. He's handsome, but I'm gonna try to grow my hair like that for Christmas. I asked Santa for a couple of my hair. I think what's important as we try to get ready to go on the road is we can consistently try to defend the ball, rebound the ball, and keep people off the foul line and not foul. We're gonna have a tough game up at Northwestern. We'll give NJIT a lot of credit, right? They have one of the best players we've played against thus far in Cooks, and he's gonna be one of the better players in this league. So they're gonna get a lot of wins. They're just not gonna face a lot of teams that have this length and athleticism. Thanks.